What's up, YouTube? Your guy Nerdy G here, back with another video. And guys, guess what? This one is I'm calling this is going to be my Let's Talk Down Raw. And yeah, I'm still talking wrestling, guys, because it's a big part of my life right now. It's something that I watch with my children, and I love it. So like, subscribe, share. And today we're going to be talking Money in the Bank, okay? We're going to be talking about the scorecard, the match card, whatever you want to call it, so far for Money in the Bank, okay, right? So right now in the men's match for the Money in the Bank, we have LA Knight, Damian Priest, Shinsuke Nakamura, my bad, and Santos Escobar, Ricochet, and Butch of the Brawling Brutes. Shout out to that. That's going to be a great match. Listen, there's been about, in the last 5 years when it came to Money in the Bank, there's been anywhere between 6 to 7 matches on those cards. So we kind of can expect that, okay? Right now, the women's match is what? Becky, Bailey, Zelina, Io, Zoe, and then of course, who is there's a sixth person, if I'm not mistaken, that I can't remember, or they just haven't put that person in there yet. But of course, what's her name? Shotzi. Shotzi is trying to take Bailey's position, which I don't think she's gonna take that position. Obvious reasons, because we got a damage control is still going to be a thing, and that's going to play a part in the faction wars. So check my video on the faction wars up in the corner. Click the card. You already know what it is. All right, cool. Second match or third match that's on the card already is Dom versus Cody, which is a filler match. We don't really care about that. At least I don't. Then you got Baylor and Seth. That is not going to be your main event because it just came out of nowhere. All right. And then, of course, there's going to be Charlotte versus Asuka. Which I would have thought after Friday's antics with Bianca being upset and whatnot, I thought that we would have got a triple threat match out of it. It's still not too late because, hey, SmackDown happened yesterday. I'm recording yesterday, and I'm recording this video at this time. There's still time for them to put a triple threat match out there. Maybe, maybe not. If they do, I would love it. If they don't, I understand why they're holding off on it. That's cool. And then there's still two possible matches. There's still two possible matches, but when I was writing up this video, that's what I thought. It was still two possible matches left. But check this out. Sami Zayn versus KO and versus Pretty Deadly. Totally forgot about that match because guess what? It's Pretty Deadly, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. See how hard it is for me to even get that out? It's not a match that I care for. All right? The other match, if I'm not mistaken, is the Women's Tag Team Championships. I forgot about those. And the reason why I forgot about those, the reason I forgot about those is because they don't stand out. I can see those being the two filler matches, right? So your two mid matches, those tag team champions, right? But it's Money in the Bank. We're going to London, and I get it. Yo, some of these matches, literally, we put certain people in there because they're from the UK, right? Or they're from over across the pond, right? And it makes sense because they have big markets over there and the fans are going to show up. Butch, is that for the men's Money in the Bank, right? I think Zoe's an Australian. I'm not 100% sure. I know Becky's from across the pond as well. We know that she was going to be there. Finn is from across the pond. That makes sense why him and Seth. Told you the Dom and the Cody thing, it just doesn't make sense, but we got to keep Cody. We got to keep Cody in our faces right now because between Brock running out there trying to get him and now Dom slapping him in the face and running and escaping like a little, she-hop. It's that. And then, of course, Charlotte draws a crowd because Charlotte is Charlotte, right? And then Asuka just has a fan base that's all over the world, if you ask me. She is, I don't know the word to describe Asuka, but Asuka is great to watch. She is fun to watch. What is she going to do? What silly stuff is she going to do? She's like the champion that you just kind of like, all right, I'm on the edge of my seat. She's not going to come out here. She can come out elegant. She can do it all. And I like that about her. But let's talk about two possible matches I would love to see. And, maybe they shorten some of these other matches and throw these two matches in. That would be great. Probably not the second one, but I'm going to start with the second one. Gunther versus Riddle, which we believe that's coming at some point. They may do that on a Raw. May do that on Raw versus Premium Live event, but I can see that match coming. But the one that they just pretty much set up last night that we know that it's coming. It's Bloodline versus the Bloodline, right? The Usos versus Solo and Roman. It's coming. When is it coming? We don't know. Rumors are Roman's supposed to defend his title at SummerSlam. So if they don't put it into Money in the Bank, I can honestly see that being a SummerSlam match, because that is going to continue to build. I know I saw a poll out there online that said, will the Bloodline ever get back together? 87% of you guys said it's done. They're never coming back. They're never getting back together. If you ask me, that's a lie. They're going to figure this thing out. They're going to work it out. They're going to bring it back together. They're going to be stronger. There's going to be a different structure. It's going to be a different look, and we're all going to be excited about it. But if they gave it to us at Money in the Bank right now, I think, honestly, that'll be I don't want to say it'll be too soon, because we are dragging this out. And I'm going to be honest with you, whoever's over there is writing right now for the Bloodline, writing this storyline for the Bloodline, you guys are doing a great job, because I'm going to be honest with you. The past 3 weeks, I have been waiting for Friday, not because of payday, not because it's the weekend coming. I'm waiting for Friday night SmackDown. You guys are doing a great job. Keep that up with that Bloodline, but there's some other storylines, which, of course, you know, when I do my here's an ideal, I'm going to keep chunking them out there. Guys, call me, reach out to me. That's my info is all on there. Reach out to me, and we can work some things out. Listen, I got some great ideals, but just to keep it going, you know what I mean? But Money in the Bank, 5 matches are already on here, technically 7. But like I said, I forgot about the Pretty Deadly versus the tag team champions, and then totally forgot about the females, Ronda and Alba and them fighting as well. So those are on those cards. Do I think that they're going to be great? Up all in the above? I don't think so. But we'll see. Money in the Bank is going to be good. What's going to be the main event at this point? Probably, I would go with the women's. In my opinion, I would go with the women's Money in the Bank. That should be the main event for this one. Kick it off with the men's, end it with the women's, just because I think there's more story in the women's Money in the Bank. Just because you got Becky and Zoe, right? You got Bayley and Io, who's gonna have their issues. I do believe that Trish Stratus is going to show up in the women's Money in the Bank some way, somehow. And then, of course, Zelina is just that outlier. I don't think Zelina's going to win. I do think it would be nice if Io won, but I believe between all of that drama that's going on in there, I think that you should watch. I think that the women's Money in the Bank should be the main event. With the men's, the reason why I can't truly see it, it's Damian Priest, LA Knight, Shinsuke, Santos, Ricochet, Butch. Yeah, no, there's no real rivalry. So you can start the match with them and give us some good high flying, which why I think is Ricochet is in there. That's why I think that Santos is in there. LA Knight's gonna bring the charisma. Damien's gonna bring his athleticism. He's gonna give everybody, I think, over under. He's gonna drop two South of Heaven choke slams. That I can guarantee. Shinsuke is gonna kick the teeth out of somebody a couple times, and Ricochet is gonna go off for at least 2 ladders. He's gonna jump. He's gonna fly for 2 ladders, and Butch is just gonna be that little buzzing bee that's gonna, stop the person who look like they're almost supposed to win. Gonna stop them. But I'm gonna end it here. Got a little bit long with this one. This is gonna be another segment of my WWE stuff that I like to talk about. This is gonna be called Let's Talk Down Raw, and this one is Money in the Bank. Until the next time, the next video, I am Nerdy G, that guy. You know who it is. Like, subscribe, share, and I'm out.